So, you're someone who wants to become a content creator, but you're too nervous to show your face or your voice in your videos. I remember that when I started on YouTube 4 years ago on my other channel, SmartyRBX, I was in the exact same spot that you're in right now. I was nervous about my voice. I was nervous about showing my voice and my true personality on the internet. Of course, I was worried about getting hate comments. I was worried about not being taken seriously. I was worried about not being able to speak that well. And what I'm about to teach you in this video is going to help you to break past these mental barriers so that you can record yourself with confidence. So, when you get on camera, you don't like hearing your own voice. You record yourself, thinking that maybe this will be the time that you create a good video. But as you play it back, you start cringing at just how bad that you are at speaking. You start thinking that you're never gonna be able to do this. You start thinking that your videos will never be good. You start thinking that everyone is gonna hate on you. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. I was there too. I used to not be as confident in my own voice. I did not know how I would come across on YouTube. I would say that I personally wasn't that nervous about my voice as many people are. If you're watching this, you might be so nervous that you don't even want to hear yourself played back. I wasn't quite at that point. I would say that I'm someone who was just wanting to jump into it, and I knew I could improve from there. But I know a lot of you watching, you probably have issues that are way worse than I was back then. So first things first, you might think that, oh, he doesn't really know where I'm coming from. Well, actually I do. I know where you're coming from because this happens to everyone. The problem is that you are too critical of yourself. You are listening to your voice and you're thinking, this has to be perfect. I have to say everything perfectly. I have to sound like a voice actor who's been doing this for years and recording themselves for years. The first time that I make a video on YouTube, and I'm telling you, you don't have to be that good to make YouTube videos. You really don't have to be as good as you think. In fact, if you're able to have a conversation with somebody in your day-to-day life, maybe it's a friend from work or school, you are already good enough of a speaker to make YouTube videos. We've talked about why you're being too critical of yourself and that you already are a good speaker, good enough to make good YouTube videos. But let's take this further. Let's talk about a technique that you can use to start using your normal speaking skills in your videos confidently without worrying about speaking to a potentially big audience and maybe even speaking to people who might leave hate comments, etc. And these are the things that a lot of us often fear before we start creating content on YouTube. So the technique that I'm going to share with you is this. Speak to the camera and imagine that you are speaking to a close friend. So rather than viewing recording a video as speaking to a potentially massive audience of thousands of people, or speaking to people who you've never seen before, even if that's just 10 viewers, it can still be nerve-wracking, I know. Imagine that you're speaking to one person, one-on-one, your best friend, and you're gonna talk to them about the topic that you want to discuss as if you were just having a normal conversation with them. As you're watching this, you probably have noticed that I speak in a pretty conversational tone. It's not like I'm sitting here speaking at a business conference or something super professional. I am speaking how I would likely speak to you if you were to meet me in real life. So take that and copy it. Literally, speak to the camera as if you are speaking to your closest friend in a conversation, and speak the same way that you'd talk. Let's say that you're explaining some advice on how to choose good nonfiction books to read. Think of it like you're talking to your friend giving the advice, and just say like, hey, so you want to find some good nonfiction books to read? Well, I can tell you all about how you can find some good books in the topic you want, and I'm going to give you a few tips that you can use to do that. And then just explain the tips one by one in a list, how you would explain them to your friend. Imagine that they're right there in front of you. Instead of a camera, it's your friend sitting there, listening and nodding along as you share what you want to share with them. Okay, we've discussed quite a bit so far. And as you've been watching this, you probably learned a lot of lessons that you can use to improve the way you speak and be confident as you're speaking. But now I want to tell you something, and this is going to be an honest admission. If you're watching this far, you probably have thought, wow, he's a pretty good speaker. He's very confident on camera. He's very eloquent. People have told me that before. He is able to get his ideas across. I don't know if I could ever be that good at speaking. Well, the honest truth is that I make mistakes too. You probably are thinking this because you think that you'd make a lot of mistakes that you don't see me making. The truth is, as I've been recording this video, I have actually made a lot of different mistakes, which I cut out in my editing software. And I have problems where I like just now, that was real. I have problems where I stutter, or I miss a word, or I say something in a way that I just don't like. And I think oftentimes it would probably be just fine and people wouldn't even care. But as I said, we often are self-critical to a really extreme degree on ourselves and the way that we speak. So we end up thinking that how we said what we said was no good, or that it wasn't said in the right tone, or that we used the wrong word, when most people watching the video might not even notice the same thing, or might think, oh, it's just fine, what's the problem? So understand this, every single YouTuber does not speak perfectly. They make mistakes too. Now, I will say this, I have gotten to a point where I'm able to speak off the top of my head, I'd say very well, but I still make mistakes from time to time. Sometimes I get it just right, where I sit down and I record a video and it comes out how I want. But other times I sit down, I record a video, I watch it back and I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. Or people are gonna think this sucks. It happens. It's called making content. And if you wanna do this, if you want to become a content creator and succeed at it, you need to accept that things are not gonna be perfect all the time. From the way that you speak, to the way that you edit your videos, to the energy you bring, to the titles, to the thumbnails, there's always gonna be problems sometimes. You have to accept this and constantly improve your content. Improve everything all the time. And here's a quick tip. If you're recording your videos and you make a small mistake that you wish wasn't in there, simply re-record the last sentence or the last few words that you just said. I do this all the time. And think of it like hitting the backspace key on your keyboard as you're typing. You might type something out, misspell a word, no big deal. Just hit the backspace key a few times, type it again, and you can write it out. And you might even be able to write it out better the second time around. Same thing when you're speaking. When you speak and you feel like you made a mistake, you can stop and you can re-record that last line and cut it out when you edit your video in your editing software. So we have covered quite a bit of advice here. And if you've watched this far, you're showing me that you are very dedicated to become a great speaker and make the best videos that you possibly can. And I think that that is amazing. You're much more dedicated than most people are about content creation. And I want you to know that, because most people, they aren't sitting there watching videos like the one you're watching right now, and they're not sitting there trying to figure out the details of how to speak as good as possible. They're not trying to figure out how to come across as confident on camera. Most people are just winging it, but you're taking it seriously, and I truly respect that. So keep going, start recording content with your voice or with your face and everything, and use the tips I've shared with you here to speak more confidently and make the videos you want to make. And as you've been watching this, you probably have kind of noticed that a lot of this advice has been about avoiding mistakes, or has been about kind of correcting things. But it's not just about that. I want you to know that as you create your content, as you speak more and more, you're actually going to notice that not only will you be able to correct the mistakes that we've talked about here, you're also going to get so good at speaking, you're not even going to believe just how good you'll get. It is amazing. Content creation is one of the best ways to improve your speaking skills. I've gained more improvement in communication over the past 4 years than I have doing anything else in my entire life. Content creation really is one of the best ways to improve at communication. It's not just about correcting mistakes. You're gonna break through that beginner stage and you're gonna get to a point where you're genuinely becoming very, very good and gaining a high level of skill in this field. And I'm excited to see you get there. Subscribe now. Click this video here to learn more. See you next time.